Allison, thanks. We want to turn now to the one-year anniversary of the shooting at the Route 91 Music Festival in Las Vegas. 5 of the nearly 60 lives lost were from Kern County. One woman sharing her experience of fighting for her life.
23 ABC's Leah Pizzetti spoke to the Tehachapi woman about life after the shooting and her road to recovery. Leah?
That's right, Tim and Jessica. Rachel Shepard's story is one of strength and courage. She was in critical condition after being shot 3 times. Doctors said she should have died, and now 1 year later, she continues on her road to recovery.
A concert with friends 1 year ago turned into the worst day of Rachel Shepard's life when she was shot 3 times in her spleen, liver, and aorta. In November, she told 23 ABC about that night.
There were a couple times where I was prepared. I was like, this is it. Like, I'm gonna die.
But she didn't. A stranger named Jake saw her on the ground and helped get her to the hospital, saving her life. Doctors said a bullet so close to the heart should have killed her. In November, the shock was still vivid.
I look at life and think I should have died, and how am I still alive? And it's amazing to see that my life was truly meant to be. I'm meant to be here.
Now, 1 year after the shooting, she's still recovering. The cuts from her surgeries now scarred over. She still has chest, back, and stomach pain from where the bullets entered her body. Not knowing her physical future is affecting her mentally.
It's definitely scary, and if I'm struggling now, I can't imagine what the future could be like, possibly physically. So it's hard.
Rachel is still on disability and unable to work, so she stays busy, gardening, and for much of the past year, planning her wedding.
That was a lot of fun just to plan and see it all come together. And but now it's just like, okay, what do I do?
Her now husband, Jesse, proposed in December, and she's had most of the past year to plan their August, Nebraska ceremony, which helped. But now that they've said their I do's, there's a void.
I think when I was so busy with the wedding, I was doing really well because I had no lulls really to think about everything. But with this last month approaching, it's been super hard. I think I've cried every day, and I didn't think I would at all.
An emotion that's hard for Rachel to control.
You think you would heal, and you're doing well mentally, and then boom, it's just like it hits you, and there's nothing that can help you. You don't want to talk to anybody. You get to that point where everybody's heard it and you feel like you're just repeating yourself and they're over it.
She says the best people to turn to are the people who were also there. This bracelet is a token from her trip back to Las Vegas to meet with the other ICU trauma patients and hospital workers from that night. A conversation that was the best therapy for her since the shooting.
Just seeing people and then being able to talk with others who experienced similar trauma that I did was healing in a sense. You know, you're not the only one out there, but speaking with others and sharing stories just seems to help.
A temporary fix for pain that will always be brought back as a new October approaches.
Rachel has been unable to work after her 4 surgeries, but says she hopes to be able to return back to work next year. In studio, Leah Pizzetti, 23 ABC.
Story of courage there, Leah. Thanks for that. And 58